taking advantage of it.
Yeah, holy cow.
Looks good.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Got somebody behind you staring, huh? All right, we get her to
Yeah.
my side.
Yeah, I just did, I added a second page. Just your page.
Call this meeting to order.
Roll call, Mayor Juarez. Here. President Newmiller.
Here.
Council Butcher. Here. Council McCarthy. She's here. She's on the phone.
Did you hear me?
Okay. And Council Sutherland, he has an excused absence. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First up on our agenda today is the appointment of Deputy Clerk Jessica Ravlin.
Okay. I will now administrate the oath. Please raise your right hand and read the top paragraph.
I, Jessica Ravlin, do solemnly swear that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Wyoming, and that I have not knowingly violated any law related to my election or appointment, or caused it to be done by others, and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Good job.
This time we're going to close the regular meeting and open the public hearings portion of it. I now declare the public hearing open for the consideration of Mountain Meadows Ridge West replat. The hearing will be conducted in accordance with state statutes, Mills Council procedures, and other applicable laws. The hearing has been set and advertised in accordance with the statutes. I would ask those individuals who wish to address the council on this issue to approach the lectern and state your name for the record. Do we have a report from staff on this item?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. So this is pretty straightforward. This is a request for a replat of the Charter Heights 3 to Ridge West. It's a replat for approximately 86 homes. It will include easements for drainage, easements for power lines, and easements for the Casper Rock Cove Irrigation District, as well as a easement for one of the adjacent landowners. All considerations have been met by staff in conjunction with ECS, and there are no outstanding or pending corrections necessary at this point in time. We have no report from fire, police, or public works that would say that this replat would be impactful in a negative way. The lot sizes, none will be under 6,000 square feet, which is compliant with Title 17, and the plat as submitted is compliant with Title 17 land use regulations in general. Any questions?
I don't have any at this
No.
point. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone in the audience wishes to speak in favor of this item?
Good evening, Mayor, Council. Sean Gustafson, ECS Engineers, authors of the plat, I guess. I think we've talked about this quite a bit, and I think we've, as the planner said, we're there. So I, just love to answer any questions. As he noted, there's some easements and things like that on there that we've put on the plat, and detention areas and all that sort of thing. So I'd love to answer any questions. So.
I don't know, so I have any at this time. I think you've answered them all previously.
Yeah, we appreciate your time. I know we've sat with you extensively and
Yes.
poured through all of it, so we really appreciate all the energy that you put into it.
We went through the process and it's good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak in favor of this item? For a third time, anyone in the audience wishing to speak in favor of this item? Is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak in opposition of this item? Is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak in opposition of the item? And for a third time, anyone in the audience wishing to speak in opposition of the item? There being no others to speak for or against this item, I now declare this hearing closed, and I will declare the public hearing for the consideration of Midway subdivision replat and minor boundary adjustment. This hearing will be conducted in accordance with state statutes, Mills Council procedures, and other applicable laws. The hearing has been set and advertised in accordance with the statutes. I would ask those individuals who wish to address the council on this issue to approach the lectern and state your name for the record. Do we have a report from staff on this item?
Yes, Mayor and Council, this is a pretty straightforward replat. This is a replat for Midway subdivision. This is going to be taking several lots right now that are standalone lots and combining them into a single lot from tract A to tract B. This will essentially allow the landowner to enjoy the most equitable use of the land. Right now it's burdened by several heavy utility encumbrances, and this replat to rejoin those lands is just a much better land use in general for the area. It's consistent with the zoning, which is light industrial area. Additionally, this replat takes into consideration all of the frontages, the utility needs, and there are no comments from city staff that would show any kind of negative impact from this replat. Any questions?
I don't think so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to speak in favor of this item?
Yes, Mayor.
Hi.
It is Steve Lofton, 6471 White Deer Trail, Casper. And I'm part owner of the subdivision, and we decided to just shorten the street, shorten some of the utilities, and not develop some of the lots. This is industrial up on the hill by on Salt Creek Highway. So anyway, we should be able to attract some businesses, new businesses to Mills. Any questions for me?
We hope that happens. We appreciate that. I don't have any questions. Council? No?
No.
Thank you.
Steve.
Thank you. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak in favor of this item? And for a third time, anyone in the audience wishing to speak in favor of the item? Is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak in opposition of this item? Is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak in opposition of the item? And for a third time, is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak in opposition of the item? There being no others for or against to speak on this item, I now declare this public hearing closed. At this time, I'll reopen the irregular council meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
And Councilmember McCarthy, you're seated first if you'd like to go first.
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. We will open into open discussion. If there's anyone in the gallery who wish to speak to council, please approach the lectern at this time.
Oh.
I don't want to disappoint you, I didn't talk last time. Just gonna stay on the reminder of my fire hydrant. You've heard my story, and let me know when something can be done, or we need to move on it before it's a mess.
We're hopeful. Did you get him the packet?
No, I
No,
don't know what that's gonna do me, but
Yeah, at least it'll let you see how we're trying to go after some funding to fix some of that. so.
yeah, well, I understand that. You know, my big pet peeve and what I'm pissed about is, and I know that you haven't told me that, but there's been 3 other mayors that the funding was there to get rid of the fire hydrant, and there was grants, and you got your new hydrants, and you were gonna remove some of the old ones, and I was told more than once that mine was on the agenda to get rid of, and the grants were there, and money got spent somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I ain't stupid, I know that. So we need to address this before it's a mess, because it gets to be a mess.
I appreciate
I'm not
it.
gonna be so pleasant. Hope y'all have a good Christmas.
You too, thank you. Is there anyone else wishing to speak in open discussion? All right, we'll move on to resolution number 2025-43, a resolution approving the vacation and replat of Lot 3, Charter Heights subdivision as Ridge West, in addition to the city of Mills, Wyoming.
I move that we approve resolution number 2025-43.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Resolution number 2025-44, a resolution approving the vacation and replat of lots 6 through 11 and Tract A, Midway subdivision, creating Midway subdivision Tract B.
I make a motion we approve resolution number 2025-44.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
Aye.
With one abstaining, Councilmember Newmiller, and the motion passes. Resolution number 2025-45, a resolution approving a minor boundary adjustment between lots 15 and 16, Midway subdivision.
I make a motion we approve resolution number 2025-45.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
Aye.
With Councilmember Newmiller abstaining, the motion does pass. Resolution number 2025-46, a resolution correcting typographical errors in the Mills City Code.
I move we approve resolution number 20.
Council, before you vote on that, I just noted that actually how typographical errors work, I should have actually retitled that resolution itself, because what that does is it corrects, it's an errata that corrects 2 resolutions in an ordinance, or is it?
2 resolutions and 2 ordinances.
And it's just how they're numbered,
So is it a Scrivener error, really?
I think it's actually just I don't think it's a Scrivener error, it sort of is, but it's just a numbering error more than anything else.
Okay.
Just wanted to note that. I kind of wish I'd titled that something differently.
I would move that we approve resolution number 2025-46.
Second.
In noting that the staff comments that it's a new, adjusting numerical errors on 2 resolutions, 2.
And an ordinance.
2 ordinances, 2 resolutions.
They're all numbering errors where we have had duplicates in the resolution numbers and in the ordinance numbers. And so it corrects the numbers to what they should have been.
Okay, with that, is there any other discussion? How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Thank you.
Council approvals, a lease for Faith Bible Way.
I would move that the council approve the lease for the Faith Bible Way.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Axon Enterprise, a conditional approval subject to the review by city attorney.
I would move that the council approve that.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes.
Move we adjourn.
Second.
How does council vote?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. We adjourn.
Too fast.
That was really late. Yeah, I know.